Breaking news, scandal rocks the church world. An anonymous source told the media that Michael Connor, pastor of the prestigious Redeemer's Temple, has been secretly raising a son that is not his own.
How long are you going to do this? You can't hide from the world forever.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can, baby. Look at me. You are stronger than this.
No.
Come, pray with me.
I don't want to pray. I want this nightmare to end. I want to kill my sister. Don't talk to me about praying.
Stop yelling at me. How do you think I feel? I'm highly embarrassed too, but we still have to go out there and face these people.
I'm sorry, babe. I just never imagined that we would have to face something like this. My daddy, he'd be so ashamed of me.
You did what any man of integrity would do.
I need you to do something for me.
Of course, anything.
I need you to be strong for me. I need some time.
Okay. I got you. Okay? We are in this together and we're going to get through this. Okay? Come here, baby. It's okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Air It Out Show. I am your girl, Cotton Candy.
And I am Stax Cadero.
Yes, today we have a special treat for you. We have Lady Deborah Connor of the Redeemer's Temple in here with us today, and we are so blessed to have you here, Miss Lady.
Welcome, First Lady.
Thank you so much for having me, ladies.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we definitely admire your bravery for coming on the show. I understand this is the very first time that you'll be discussing this issue.
Yes, and probably the last.
Okay, well, we're not going to keep anybody waiting. Why don't we just jump on into it and just tell us what happened on that night?
Well, that's actually something that we're still trying to figure out. All I know is that we came home from an amazing service, and my husband and I, we went to bed, and someone broke into our house with a gun, tied him up, and when I begged him to stop, he proceeded to rape me.
Wow, Lord have mercy. You just the fact that you're able to come in here and allow us into your life and tell us exactly what happened. It's just the fact that we've seen you on TV, holding it together for the entire congregation and holding it together for your husband and just being a representative for the congregation and admonishing to them. And how did you do that? Where'd you find the strength to keep going on?
That's a great question, Cotton. It may seem like we had it together in front of the cameras, but you have no idea what happens behind closed doors. You have no idea of the tears that lies behind my smile or the plenty of questions that are concealed within my makeup. I mean, it was hard. And the worst part of it is that I felt so lonely. There was no one to talk to. And as a Christian, if you go and seek therapy, you get criticized. But all in all, I know that God has been my strength through all of this. So that is how we made it. I cried out to him and he heard me.
Wow. So, okay, just have some patience and walk me through this, okay? So, for lack of better words, you're carrying a baby from a criminal. How what's going through your mind? How are you feeling?
Anger, hurt, depression, confusion. I mean, you name it. I carried a child for 9 months of a criminal.
Wow.
My God, my God. But hopefully, the fact that you have decided to bring life in based on something that happened to you that was not at all something that you planned, but you have been chosen a vessel to bring about life. So maybe from this pain and this rape, this child is supposed to be here.
Definitely a blessing.
Yeah, and
That's how.
yeah.
If that's how you choose to see it, then that's how everybody should see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this brings, the congregation can now, they can actually connect with the First Lady.
Yes.
On different levels.
Yes.
Because, you always so polished and so crisp and so clean. We definitely love you and just thank you for sharing your time with us today.
I appreciate that, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. She definitely let us know exactly what's going on in her life.
Well, you know what? I think we need some prayer. So let's get into that song. This is
Oh,
by
yes.
TJ the Praying Man.
Yes, the praying man. Jesus, I trust you.
Oh, Jesus, we trust you.
Yes, honey.
Okay.
Thank you. This has been another edition of the Air It Out Show. I'm your girl, Cotton Candy.
And I am Stax Cadero.
And we want to thank you, First Lady Deborah Connor.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much. Be blessed. All right, y'all. Get on up and let's get on down. Jesus, we trust you, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes, honey.
Amen.
All right.
See, when I talk, no one listens.
Here we go.
Deacon Staples, this is a very sensitive time, so there's no room for assumptions or to pass judgment. My brother and his wife will be here soon to address us.
Thank you, Deacon Connor. I'm sure this wasn't even easy for him to do.
It's not. My brother's been in isolation for 2.5 weeks now. The media's having a field day with this.
Well, of course. Anything that disgraces the church, the media will take it and run with it.
Listen, I get it. I feel sorry for the boy, I really do. But what I want to know is, how long did he think that he was going to be able to keep this a secret?
How long?
The Bible says what's done in the dark will eventually come to the light.
All of that doesn't even matter, Deacon Marcus. What's important now is for us to be his support team to help him move forward and restore the reputation of our church.
Shouldn't have destroyed.
Exactly. Now is the time to stand up and show the world what this church, better yet, the body of Christ is about.
Listen, sin is sin. Let's just call it what it is. Okay? The pastor and his wife are liars.
Yep.
Lying is a sin. Ain't that right, Mom? Therefore, he must be punished.
Really? And who are we to punish anyone?
Who are we to punish anyone? Listen, there must be order in the house of the Lord.
Order.
Right? When the president does something wrong, he has to answer the Congress.
Yeah, right. And when the pastor has a fault, the only person he needs to answer to is God.
Good evening, everyone. Hearing a lot of hostility from the other side of that door.
No, Michael, I don't think I want you to hear anything that these people have to say.
Whoa. Exactly who are you referring to as these people, boy?
There are no boys here.
Gentlemen, please, calm down. All this yelling is unnecessary.
Thank you, Deaconess Albright. Members of the board, I'm sure the recent news has caused quite a bit of controversy in your hearts. Nonetheless, I want to thank you for taking the time to meet with my wife and I to clear up any misconceptions. I understand that there may be some anger, but please know that the decision to keep this a secret was to uphold the reputation of our church and the namesake of my family. I also understand that with these events, they might not be sitting well with many of you, with everyone. So I'm resolved to step down from my position as head pastor for a while, just until I can clear my mind and this whole thing blows over.
Pastor Connor, you do not have to do this.
Yes, he does. Now, young man, that's the smartest thing you've said in a meeting yet.
Staples, enough is enough now. Do you not have a heart or a brain?
It's all right. I want to do this. I think it's what's best for everyone. Deborah and I, we need some time to heal. And we need to focus on restoring our energies towards our marriage. You know, I refuse to let this church rip my family apart.
Okay, Michael, I think that what you're doing is quite noble, but there's nobody else that can run this church like you do.
Yes, there is.
Who?
You.
Me?
Daniel. Yes, you, Daniel. Members of the board, I present to you your new leader, Daniel Connor.
Oh, no, Michael.
Who is more than capable of running this church. Daniel, you have sat under Daddy for a long time, and I think that it is time that you stir up those seeds that he has planted in you all those years.
Thank you, brother.
Brethren, I am going to have to wrap this meeting up, okay? But I do want to thank you for your time and your energies. God bless. Daniel, can you please stay with us for a moment?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Deacon, it's all right. Would you mind taking the baby for me, please?
Sure, First Lady.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just hang up for a minute.
Good evening, Pastor.
Yes,
Michael
hi.
Connor.
How you doing? That's me. That's
How you
me.
doing, Pastor
Excellent.
Connor?
Thank you.
I'm Detective Spencer, and this is my partner, Detective Rivera.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Well, thank you for coming in, detectives. This is my wife, Deborah, and this is my brother, Daniel.
Daniel,
Hi.
nice.
Again, thank you for coming in.
No problem, no problem. Listen, we want to ask you guys a couple of questions. The questions will be made to be as fast and painless as possible. However, we do have to resort back to that night, and you guys will have to relive it a little bit just to give us exactly what we need to get this case solved.
Yeah, we are ready to do whatever we have to do. It's high time we found out who did this to us.
Okay, I see that this happened on a Sunday night. So I'm assuming that you all went to church that morning.
Of course.
Were there any newcomers to the service that day?
Well, actually, it was our first Sunday back from Atlanta. So I actually only recognized the older members who were there prior to me going away to college.
From Atlanta. Do you have any enemies in Atlanta?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. What about here in New York? Do you have any known enemies here in New York?
No, not at all. Baby?
No.
Deborah, it is, right?
Yes.
Is there anything from your past that we should be made aware of?
What kind of past are you referring to, Detective?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to allude to anything negative. What I mean is maybe some type of ex-boyfriend, some type of friend that might have went too far with flirting or...
No. My husband is the only man that I've been with.
Okay. So what time did you guys leave church and get home?
We left the church around 3 p.m. We went to have lunch at our favorite spot. And then I guess we got home roughly around 6:30?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 6:30. Did you notice any strange cars or anything?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, so you two arrived to your home around 6:30. How long after that before you fell asleep?
About half an hour.
I'd say so.
Okay, and at that time, nothing you noticed different around there? Nothing strange, no one lurking, luring, or just oddly placed?
No, no, not at all. I can't say.
Okay, so in our reports, it states that the perpetrator entered the home by way of back door, but there were no signs of forced entry.
That's correct.
Now, Deborah, I need you to tell me everything that you remember about him. His physical attributes, tattoos, smells, his voice, anything and everything.
Okay, well, he was tall and dark-skinned. He was sweaty, and smelled like a wet dog. And his voice was groggly-like.
Did he have an accent?
No.
Michael, has there been any strange activities or situations at the church?
Strange? No, not at all.
Okay, how are you guys' finances? You guys look pretty good. You look pretty well off.
Excuse me. Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
I'm sorry, Deborah. You have to bear with us. This is just routine and standard questions that we have to ask in cases like these. Most times, establishments that are well off, they become targets.
It's okay, baby. Let the detectives do their job. We are actually doing well financially, the churches. We did take a bit of a hit last year, but God willing, we were able to bounce back.
Okay, what do you mean by a little hit?
Well, at one point in time, there was about $10,000 missing from our account.
Was that attack before or after your personal attack?
Well, it happened before, but I was made privy to it right after.
And who gave you this information?
Our financier. Yeah, no, you see, I think you guys got it all wrong. She's not that type of person.
Listen, Mike, at this point, we're going to have to scrutinize everyone and everything, okay? And everyone is a suspect. That's just the way these investigations go. So I'm going to need the name of your financer.
Essence.
Last question. Again, have you noticed anything strange around your house? Something you just doesn't sit right with you?
Like I said before, no, not really. I mean, there was, it's nothing.
I'm sorry, for this instance, anything is something, Pastor.
What is it, babe?
Michael? All right, there was one day when I was coming home from work. I felt like I was being watched, like somebody was literally watching me from their car. When I turned around, the car sped off. It wasn't anything.
And you never told me this because
I didn't want to make a big deal about it. Okay, I mean, it's a public street. I mean, the person could have mistaken me for someone else and then, I don't know, sped off when they saw I wasn't down.
Yeah, well, what kind of vehicle was that? Can you recall?
Sorry. A Jeep. A white Jeep Compass.
Okay. So do you know anyone who owns a white Jeep Compass?
No, I don't.
How about you? Do you, ma'am?
No, I don't.
Sister Essence drives a white Jeep Compass.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said Sister Essence drives a white Jeep Compass.
This is crazy, okay? This has to be some kind of coincidence. Right? She's not the only one in the world that drives a white Jeep Compass. Essence doesn't even know where we live.
Oh, yes, she does. You live in Mother Pearl's house.
So who's Pearl?
It's Mother Pearl, Essence's grandmother.
What are you talking about, Sister Rhonda? We do not live in Mother Pearl's house, okay? My father bought that house a year before we moved up here so that we would have something in our name.
Daddy did buy Mother Pearl's house. It was right before she got sick and went into the nursing home.
Yup.
So it would make sense for her granddaughter to have a key if the locks were never changed.
Which would also explain the no signs of forced entry the night of the attack.
Are you saying that Essence could have done this? I was attacked by a man.
Michael, would you wake up? Can't you see this was a setup?
Which would also explain the missing money from the account, being that she just so happens to be the person who handles your finances.
Wait, Essence, Minnie Pearl. I mean, what reason would she have to... Oh my God. It's all making sense now.
Is this something that you know?
There was one day that I was standing in the lobby and I was looking at the poster with my brother and his wife's picture on it. I mean, she came up to me and she said something weird.
Well, what did she say, Daniel?
She said something to the effect of making what you want a reality.
Michael, have you ever entertained this woman?
No, not at all. She's just a childhood friend.
Well, has she ever hit on you?
No. I mean, yes, she...
What? Michael, why don't I know about this?
Because it never meant anything to me, okay? She approached me a few times, but I shut her down every single time.
Well, I guess this case is not going to be as hard to crack as I thought. Of course, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to need the full name of this Essence character.
Essence Watkins.
Michael, how romantic. Michael, I got your text. I'm here. Michael, sweetie?
Morning. I bet you felt real good when Michael texted you to come here, huh? Meet you at the basement, your old stomping ground.
Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, you haven't seen crazy yet.
The hell are you doing?
Whew. I'll be the one asking the questions here, okay? So, how'd you do it, huh?
I didn't do anything. Now you let me out of this chair, you stupid little...
Don't deny it now, sweetheart. You are the one that set me up to get raped. And now, oh, you're gonna pay for it.
You have no proof.
Oh, I have all the proof that I need. I knew something was off with you from day one.
I didn't do anything. Now you let me out of this chair. You let me out of this chair.
You're gonna do what? You wouldn't be making it out of here alive.
Somebody help me, please!
You're in the basement. No one can hear you.
Okay, I'll talk.
Oh,
Just put the gun down.
now you want to talk, huh? But when I wanted to talk, you didn't want to talk. Okay. Let's talk. Huh? Gee, I didn't think I'd be having so much fun with this. This is fun. Are you having fun?
First lady, just let me go, okay? You don't want to do this. Why are you doing this? Come on.
Why am I doing this? I see the brains don't come with the whole beauty thing, huh? I want you to suffer. Just like I suffered. You wanted Michael this badly that you would come up with this little plan? How deranged are you? And I'm the crazy one? Huh? You're delusional.
He was supposed to be mine. Ever since we were younger, he was supposed to be mine. I wasn't always the prettiest little thing, but I knew after I lost a little weight, he'd want me just like I wanted him, and you ruined my plan. Yeah, he was all over Facebook parading your marriage around, calling you his little beauty, his queen. He even bragged about how you all waited until marriage and how he took your virginity. When I heard he was coming back, I knew I'd have to get rid of you. I didn't think he'd want you after you'd been raped and tainted. And...
Enough! You're sick. God. I thought people like you only existed in movie land. May God have mercy on your soul. No! No! No!
Yes. What are you doing? Go put the gun down, please,
No, Michael.
Baby, please, please, baby, put the gun down.
Laura, please listen to your husband, okay? This is not worth going to jail for. We can all walk out of here.
Walk? I am not walking away from this.
Laura? You know, I know how you're feeling. Let's just talk woman to woman, okay? Okay? Let us handle her. We know everything, and we've got all the proof that we need to put her away from life.
She ruined my life.
No, baby, she didn't ruin our lives. She made us better, okay? She made me a better man. Baby, please don't do this. All right, right now you're responding to pain and anger, and I understand that. But baby, this is not who you are. You are so much better than this.
Listen. This is not worth you going to jail for. Look, we have everything. Look. We have everything right here to prove. Okay? So please, just put the gun down. Put the gun down. Untie her. So at this point, we come to find that your account linked to the church account with that 10 grand that's missing, wired to a Tommy Wilkes, who politely gave you up real easy for a nice little deal. And in that deal, he's going to get a little parole, and you're going to do some time. Because he also told us that you hired him to do a hit on the pastor and his wife. How's that for facts?
Ding, 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 ding. You got me. Bravo, detective. Bravo.
Okay, enough of this. Arrest her. You have the right to remain silent. You have a right to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Get out of my face. Disgust me.
How did you find me?
Well, you did text Essence from my phone to try to meet you here. Gosh, as soon as I saw that, I called the detectives because I knew you were going to try and take matters into your own hands. But baby, this... Were you really going to kill her?
Baby, I don't know what I was trying to do, but I know I just wanted to torture her, you know? But it's over now, and we have so much rebuilding to do.
Yes, we do. And we will. Hey, we made it. Huh?
We made it.
It's all over now.
It's over.
It's all over now.
Lord, I trust you. All the way. Listen. I will walk in the open room, blindfolded and all. Lord, I do whatever it takes, even preach in front of them all. Whatever it is, it won't embarrass me. See my life from tragedy, catastrophe. Tell me what you have for me to do. You're the shelter.